Baby, you're my coat. She got me feeling like a dope fiend. I'm addicted to a black.
Welcome back to Love Life After. I'm Christelle.
I'm Brittany.
I'm Chan.
I'm Bolivia.
And today we have Tristan and Justin with us, and they're going to introduce themselves and tell us about what it is they do and why they're here.
What's going on? I'm Justin. I'm from Rocky Mount, North Carolina. I started a clothing line that kind of been doing quite well, so I'm here to kind of shed light on that if anybody inspiring to do clothing and some type of design.
What's the name of your clothing line?
Believe in You.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, so it's Believe in You, because I've been getting all type of names.
Yeah, it's what I did was I understand black people like to wear things they can't pronounce, so so how I did it was I remixed Believe in You kind of funky, and
okay. So it's just Believe in You.
Yeah,
it's not
simple.
French or
Simplicity.
anything.
Looks French, doesn't it?
Yeah, because when she told me, I was like, hold on, let's
Yeah,
see
I
what that
what it looked
means.
like.
You had trouble pronouncing it?
I mean, no, because I was
No.
saying it in French, thinking it's like Belevnu,
Yeah, that's
which
what,
is
that's how I
like,
wanted it. I wanted it
right,
to be
so
tricky.
Belevnu means something else, and then she says Believe in You. I said, no, it's not.
That was the whole point.
That's the whole point. I wanted to start conversation when you look at it.
I know that's right.
What is it on? It's on
It's
Instagram.
on Yes, on Instagram. You can check it out.
Believe in You.
BELEVNU. Or the website, either or.
All right.
And I am Tristan out of Jacksonville, Florida, Duval County. I have a clothing line as well, Regime. Started out doing just starting out trying to get my feet up under me with it. I'm on Instagram, Snapchat, Rain Regime. It's REIGN .REGIME. Clothing line basically is, of course, I'm an African American, so I think in the news and everything that we have going on, we talk about a lot of the negative things going on as far as our people.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody likes to focus on the negative 400 years that they like to focus on. Right. So reign is basically where our people come from. A king or a queen, they reign over their kingdom. Regime is a militarized movement or strategic way of doing things. So it's reign regime. It's a strategic way of moving things. Royalty moving in a strategic way.
Okay.
Oh, that's dope.
Okay. So do y'all know each other? Or
Yeah,
did y'all kind of
yeah.
do? Okay.
Yeah, we definitely been around
So
each
did
other.
y'all know y'all was gonna do the clothing line
No, we
thing
didn't.
together?
It's just, you know what I'm saying? It's how I started. Mine was, I really got tired of buying high-end clothing. Like, I'm like, I'm paying $400 for the Gucci shirt. Niggas out here going to DH Gate and paying $23. I'm like, y'all cheating. So you know what? I'm just keep it authentic and just make my own.
Okay.
And try to compete with these high-end fashion designers.
Nice.
So I go for more the designer spectrum of the clothing area.
That's dope. So, did you guys have any challenges while being creative, like coming up with the name or trying to find the right name?
Mm-hmm. Like my first name, Believe Me was like my third name. So I was in France when I came up with it. So that goes back to how it kind of came out French. I was in France and my first name was Style and Grace. I was listening to Biggie, Style and Grace. I'm like, all right, cool. Then I went to Google. There was like 8 clothing lines called Style and Grace. I'm like, you know what? I'm cool. So I went back to the drawing board and just, one thing about a clothing line is you want to be different. And so I just wanted to capture the differentness, be unique. When you never heard of it before, but it's still simple. Believe me.
What about you, Tristan?
It definitely has its hard points trying to come up with a name. I had like 4 names as well, trying to figure it out. I initially was going to go with my daughter's name. Her name is Callie. It was going to be Callie Rain at first. So basically, when I came up with the regime part, like I said, it's a militarized movement. If you think of the military, they have Navy, Air Force, Marines. So I basically said, all right, I'll just create my own name and when she gets of age, because I think it's something that we should be able to pass on to our children.
Mm-hmm.
So I have my Rain Regime. Hers, when she comes up, it'll be Callie's Rain. That'll be her.
Oh, that's dope. That's
her
cute.
brand. So I just split it up. You know what I mean?
Okay, I have a question. So, what type of style is your clothing line? Like, what category would you put it in?
I'm more of a skateboarder type of guy. So I guess it was more like think PacSun, H&M, Zoomies. I'm that type of guy with that.
So comfortable.
Comfortable, yeah, comfortable, breathable. I pride myself on being yourself. I don't like people they have to dress a certain way or look a certain way to fit in.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's one of those things, you put it on, be yourself.
So mine is more like urban fashion, exquisite, quality's paramount. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to, the most known designers are mostly not African American, high-end designers. So I kind of want to break that barrier, step in that class with them, kind of run with them, but it's tough if they're dealing with a, $30-40 million budget. I'm over here doing everything myself, so it's
Right.
different.
That's big too.
Yeah, if you don't got no monster behind you financially, it's a struggle. So, but all it takes when you have a clothing line, it just takes one person to wear it or peep it. You know what I'm saying? So if Rain Regime, you seen Diddy in it, you're like, yo, what is that? And they're going, that builds the supply and demand. The demand is big. The supply might be little. That way you can up the price and then you can go from there.
Yeah, that's so funny. I was talking to my daughter just like Friday about Champion. They used to sell that at Walmart.
Yeah, now
Yeah.
they're making mad bread off of it.
Yeah, so it's all about who you know and supply and demand.
Well, I would say this though. One thing about Champion, it's I try to do this. I try to make my clothes timeless. So it don't matter if you wore it in 2001 or 2017, it still look good. So that's where Champion and Nautica and Polo, they've been wearing that since the 70s.
Yeah.
But it's still, you know what I mean, like academics, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
like
Rockaway kind of got
Rockaway.
cheesy after a second. You're like, I'm cool.
Baby fat.
Yeah, you keep it simple. I keep it simple as possible. I don't do a lot of colors. Kind of keep the fall colors black and white. Just want to, you know what I'm saying? You can wear it 20 years ago and wear it today, and it still look cool. Not doing too much.
So basically, like, is your like who like when you thought of the clothing brand, like who did y'all think to like basically, I'm gonna get it to like women and men or little children? I know you said that you're gonna like later on you're probably gonna pass it down to your daughter, but like, is it just geared towards like men or is it geared towards men and women?
Uncolored. So white, black, Puerto Rican, Spanish, anybody. Yeah, I do all my photo shoots overseas.
Oh, okay.
So I don't want to stick to one particular and limit my money. So I want to be able to get every market. Yeah, open the market up.
Same way here. It's for everybody. I don't have a certain genre of people that I want to wear it. I want everybody to wear it. You know what I mean? And that's like a challenge that I had to go through. My mom was like, well, make sure you put black on. Put black on business. You put black on. You know what I mean? I'm proudful. I know who I am. You know what I mean? But I want everybody. You know, we're not selfish as a people. So I want everybody to be able to, you know what I mean, come out and wear my stuff.
So how do you guys feel about designers like the designers that's in the media now? What was it? Gucci,
Prada, Moncler.
Like, how do y'all feel about
with the black
those?
face?
I'm gonna keep it funky. I ain't really throwing my Gucci away. I invested a lot of money authentically. But I do be like, word, you know what I'm saying? I do take a drawback, like, all right, like, y'all know what y'all was doing, per se. Like, ain't nobody's blind to the fact of, of the race. Race is big, and you can't, there's certain things you can't do, and that was one that kind of took it over the top. I'm like, all right. But I mean, like I said, everything will die down and come back around. And people wearing Hilfiger again, so.
Yeah, I feel like it's just a publicity scheme.
Y'all eating the Krispy Kremes. Man,
What's up, Krispy Kreme?
I knew she was gonna say something.
H&M is still booming. I don't have the factual details. I thought Krispy Kremes was associated with a a old Ku Klux Klan member who founded it.
Ooh.
K, he made everything K, Krispy Kreme.
Oh.
Yeah, but I mean those aren't facts.
No, Krispy Kreme is the edge. Do not eat Dunkin'.
I like Krispy Kreme donuts, so I mean I'm guilty, but I think when you have that type of platform, you need to watch what you do.
Yeah.
Because people really save a lot of money to go in. There's kids out here that walk to the bus stop, catch a bus to the mall just to go to Nordstrom's or Saks and try to get a Gucci shirt. Totally hustling backwards, just off the strength of who's who and how I feel in a Gucci shirt.
I just feel like these European designers, they made it for their people, not our people. So me wearing designer, that's not gonna be hard to boycott because I don't wear designer anyway. I'd rather spend my money on other things, but it is what it is. To each his own.
Right. I'm
Like,
not
but I
feeling it.
Like to each his own. I'm not feeling it either. Like I don't like it. I disagree with it wholeheartedly. I think it's messed up. And I think, like, the people that do invest their money and stuff in it, I feel like, like, they should probably stop supporting those companies. Like, that's why it's good that
But
you
I
have...
personally don't wear designer.
But they're not. You're right.
I know
they're
people
not.
who don't have their own car, but they'll make sure that they got something Gucci.
Mm-hmm.
Or they don't own a home, but they got can't pay their a rent. Closet
But why do
full
you
of
think
Gucci.
that is, though? Why do you think the statistic is it? Why?
The labels, the name, the
Labels,
status, and people care too much
You know
about
why?
what other people
Because
think.
when we was oppressed and depressed and we was slaves and stuff like that, we ain't have nothing.
Right.
So it's like we gotta, as black people, I feel like some black people feel like they gotta wear labels and wear jewelry and drive flashy cars to make up for that.
Right.
But that's why I'm glad we have black men like y'all doing your own clothing brand, so that way I can invest and support y'all and supporting the high end designers, because I don't rock with that at all. Like, I think it's unacceptable.
I just think it's a waste of money personally.
It is.
You will
it's
never
a bad
see
investment.
Right.
Designer is a terrible investment.
Yeah.
You're spending $1,500 on some shoes.
I think the whole thing, the whole situation that really irritated me, I think more than the comments that were said by the designers were from our own people. I didn't like the comment with Spike Lee, and I didn't like what T.I. said about it. I think T.I. was like, yeah, stop buying that stuff for 3 months. And Spike Lee said, well, let them hire black people and then we'll start buying again. But I'm like,
I missed that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I missed that too.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. So I'm like, basically, you say, okay, it's cool, we'll let it ride, just hire a few black people. But you're not changing the ideology behind it.
Right.
You're going right back to support.
But they already had Dapper Don, and that didn't matter.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
it's like a smack in the face. It's like a smack in the face, basically.
So I was surprised that they said that. Timbaland, Tommy Hilfiger, even though they say it was a rumor that he said that or whatever.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Michael Kors as well. He said years ago.
Yeah, my husband, he was like, man, hell no, you ain't buying no Michael Kors. So I was like,
I can't even give my Michael Kors away.
So you can't give it away?
No. A lot of people don't want it.
What did Michael Kors do? I'm not privy to what
He's
he did.
racist.
Racist.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Have y'all?
What does he say?
He doesn't want black people to wear his brand.
But you got to think
It was never for us. None of this stuff was ever for us. Like, we put our asses in it, and them people do not want us in their stuff.
Like,
period.
I've been recently like shopping for like Fubu and Car Canal, like Pretty Little Thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you ever heard of that website? They have like Car Canal. I got me like a little t-shirt dress. I'm gonna just start shopping black and like just supporting my people, because I ain't got time for that high end stuff. Like you said, it's a waste of damn money. I'd rather spend my money on something. Like, I'd rather go travel, go eat good, like do something else. With my money.
A lot of the designers is culture appropriation. Like, they use us for their sales. They know hip hop goes hand in hand with designer. So if we can get on 18,
but we allow it,
and we allow it.
Yeah.
We sit there and repeat it, and they kick us and we still gonna buy it.
Have y'all contacted any celebrities to wear y'all stuff?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
And they do, but everything ain't free in life. You know what I'm saying? Some people look out for
they
the
want it
lookout.
for free.
Some people be like, bro, I brought your joints on the concert. You stole me $1,500.
What?
Yeah, like a smack battle, rap battle. They
not
try to
doing
charge me
this
like
stuff for free.
$1,500 to wear my stuff.
Smack right back.
Yeah, but I mean, it's cool. I understand. I understand the game. I understand the
It's
politics.
marketing.
It's marketing. Yeah.
That's what I was gonna ask y'all. Like, do y'all have like a team behind y'all? Do y'all have somebody to help with y'all promo and y'all marketing and stuff like that?
Yeah, I do. But like I said, I do everything myself. So, because I don't want nobody. Believing you is my baby. Like, it's my hand. Like, I like to have all control completely. So I do reach out, but like I said, I'm not working with no $50-60 million budget. I'm just working off whatever's in my pocket at the time. So we're gonna make it, but we slow motion.
The same. Yeah, I'm pretty much doing everything by myself. You know, I don't have no team, so it's a lot of work. Like people, they pop up like, I want a shirt, or I want a hoodie, I want this, I want that. You know, but they don't understand the cost that goes into it. They don't understand the time that goes into it. So, like he said right there, that's my baby as well. I gotta make sure everything's good. There's a lot of hours that goes into it. You know, doing things. You want everything to come out right. I'm a perfectionist, so if it ain't looking right, I'm like, look, I'd rather just not do it at all if it can't be right.
Right. Have you got the hookup questions yet?
Oh, definitely. What?
Is it from family or just people in
Everybody,
general?
like, they don't understand. Like, if I give everything for free, I ain't gonna have a business.
They don't
so.
care.
So, you know what I'm saying? And they and I understand it, but y'all don't go into
H&M and
y'all be
Gucci
like,
and
yo,
hook
my
up.
man, let me get half. Can I throw you two for me? Let me get the turquoise. Y'all, no.
Man, they don't understand. Like, we gotta order this stuff. You gotta design it. You paying.
You
for
gotta inspect it. If it don't look
inspect
right,
it.
you
paying
can't put
for
it out.
The screens, each like every design on your joint, it's a price for that for the different
You
screens.
okay?
So they're like, well, why are you charging this much? Blah blah blah. And that's one thing that I will say. Like, I'll never walk in a store again and be like, man, this is too high. Now there are some stuff that's like, come on, man.
Yeah.
But when you get into the materials and stuff, now that I'm on the other side, I'm like, oh, this is why they gotta charge like this. You gotta make your money back. You know what I mean? And then some, they keep doing what you're doing. So I respect it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just like have y'all checked out the Cardi B Fashion Nova line? No,
I don't plan to.
Why not?
Why?
Because I do my own thing. So I refuse now to put money into other people's stuff.
Gotcha.
So
what's
she
your-
already rich. So
I mean,
I'm gonna make her richer.
I mean,
Like,
I feel you.
I'm trying to feed my kids the same way
Gotcha.
she trying to feed hers. So
I
and
mean,
I can't
I feel
leave
you.
Cardi B stuff to my daughter.
So what
no.
do you do? Introduce what you do then.
What do I do? What do I do? Oh, I'm sorry. Lure by Live is my business. So it's the one. So basically, if I see something that I want, if I can't sell it under my name, I don't buy it. Period. So if it's a skirt that I want, I'm gonna look it and research it and find it to where I can add it to my business and I can wear it and sell it to other people versus me going out and buying what Cardi B got on. That's just.
But the reason why I brought up Professional line because Tristan was saying that the material and things like that because she basically dropped a line with Fashion Nova. Mind you, I shop on Fashion Nova. Some of their stuff is good. Some of their stuff is not as great. But I ordered a bodysuit from her line, and it wasn't like you could tell it was really good material. Like for it, you know what I'm saying? It was probably like $35, $40 or something like that. But I was like, it's worth the buy because the material and like the elasticity in the bodysuit, it was you could tell it was good quality.
It could withstand a few washings.
Right, like you feel what I'm saying? So that's why I bought that
I
up.
think quality is very important.
It is.
But
What are some of your
if you're
prices?
spending $35 on a bodysuit, it needs to be good quality versus going to Rainbow and paying $5 for one.
Right.
So what are some of your prices for your things?
Well, I pride myself on the material because it hit me like, yo, you see how this Pima cotton feel on that white beater. You know what's up with my stuff. So I put a respectable price. I don't try to hurt nobody. So a T-shirt for me right now, because I'm pretty much doing it out the trunk. I don't have a front store. I'm not back, so I'm like $30. Hoodie would be about $45. Just keep it humble.
What about you?
Yeah, that's what I'm pretty much starting out. T-shirts, 20 to 25. Like I said, it depends on a lot of stuff. Depends on how much goes on the shirt. That's what I think a lot of people don't get. They like, I'm running mine through Shopify, And so they pretty much give me the price or retail of what they think I'm supposed to sell it for. So I'll take it down. If they got it too high, I'll take it down, but it depends on what's on there. So t-shirts, 20 to 25, hoodies, he said 40 to 45, depending on what's on there. Hats, 20, 25.
Have you tried to get your own website instead of using Shopify?
I tried it, but like I said, the hardest part with running your own website is you gotta order the stuff, get the material in, and running around and people send it off yourself. What I'm doing now is basically drop shipping. So when you place your order, it's going to come directly from the manufacturer. I don't have to do all the legwork like I had to do when I first started out. Because that's, like I said, that's a lot of work running around, especially like you said, when you're doing it on your own. You know what I mean? You got to run around and, people like, I want this and I want that. The invoices coming in. And then you got to track them down and get your money. So that's why I'm like, I already set this website, you got to pay up front. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, convenience. Especially since you don't have a team.
How do you do yours? Because I know you have your own website.
What I'm about to start now is going to be done through drop shipping. Okay. But for now, I send out everything myself because, I don't have a lot to send out right now.
Right.
I feel his way. I did it his way. It's cool. It's much easier. It relieves the stress. But I like mine. I like hands-on. So I do everything. I got my own website. A lot of my bigger pieces, like my jackets, denim, my distress, all my stuff comes from overseas, direct to consumer. So I get it from him. I tell him how I wanted my idea. He sent it to me. I look at it. Then I'm running the ball. So I do everything.
Okay, with the website, did you have to look through different ones to pick one, or did you just kind of like?
I have a background in graphic design, so
we need to use him.
Right.
I'm not nice. It's efficient. So because I just like to see my money.
Right.
Like I don't like the middleman. So if I'm gonna charge you $45, I want to see $45 come back.
Right.
With the drop shipping, it's cool. It's much easier. And if you're selling at a high volume, you won't even notice the difference. But me, I gotta, what I'm saying, hey, I want my jackets is $150, so I want $150.
Okay.
So what do y'all what's the ultimate goal for your brand? Like, what do y'all see your brand in 5 years?
I need a storefront in LA and Miami and New York. Within 2 years.
Why those three places?
2 years.
Yeah,
okay.
because it's about presence. Like being how you said my brand, you couldn't even pronounce it. You could, but you couldn't. So if you seen that brand in Miami on the strip at a boutique, you wouldn't know who that. You wouldn't think, oh, that's from Rocky Mountain. They from Rocky Mountain. You'd be like, who is this? Next to the Versace store. You know what? So it's all about presence and how you present it.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
What about you, Tris?
Of course, I want to do the big cities and stuff. But in the shirts that I have coming up, I have worldwide on the shirts. So that's basically I want to take it overseas. I want, when you see Regime, you think of Tristan. You know what I mean? And, globally. You know what I mean? So it's a process. You know what I'm saying? But, that's what I'm trying to take it. Like I said, it's something I want to pass down to my children. I have 3. I have 2 daughters and a son. So I want them each to have their own,
That's right.
you know what I mean? Their own little way. They don't, I don't think everybody was meant to go to school. Everybody wasn't meant to do it. So
listen. I was just telling my husband, okay, let me tell you something. I went to school. I went to a HBCU, and I love my HBCU. Don't get me wrong, but it was private, and I owed hella student loans. And granted, I like my job. I work in a laboratory. I'm a biologist, and it's all good. I got a degree and all of that. But you know what? Like, I be tired of working for people. I told my husband, I'm like, yo, we need to sit down, populate a plan, go over a business plan, and open up a business. I said, I'm tired of working for people. Like, I know I went to school and got this degree. I make decent money. My money is good, but I'm not happy. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I wanna be my own boss. Like, I was just telling my husband that. So, that going to school stuff, to each his own. I did it. That shit is not for everybody. And my family be telling me to go back, go get your master's, go Go be a doctor. Like,
Don't get your
bitch.
master's because the student loans that I owe right now
That's
should
what
be a
I'm
doctor.
saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, they don't tell you. Like, people don't sit here and tell you, like, yo, like, you go to school, like, you need to invest in something, like, something that's gonna make you happy. Because I owe hella student loans, and I'm still paying this off. We in the process of building a house, and it's just like, yo, like, I got hella student loan debt, and I kind of feel like, yo, what the hell? Why nobody ain't tell me?
So do you think it's
to go a
better for
different
people
route?
to pick a trade and just stick to the trade? And
To be honest, I do.
I wish I would have.
I just
Like
think
you,
student
Chin.
loans is a scam. Like,
It is.
how y'all go give a young black kid $80,000 approval for $80,000 student loan, but you want to approve for $10,000 for a
business loan, right?
I'm like,
You
oh,
feel what
no,
I'm
it's-
saying?
Yeah, I was trying to figure out, Chin, like with your business, you could use it. I mean, you went to school to get a degree for it, but you could still use it and have your own private.
Yeah, so basically when I was in school, I picked a major that I was passionate about, which is graphic communications. So I went to school for it. Did I have to? Not really, because you can learn this on your own. But at the same time, I'm a high school teacher now, teaching the same thing to my students. And I tell them, like, I just keep it 100. You don't have to go to school. If you learn, if you pay attention in class today, you can start making money right when you walk out. Not when you graduate, not after college, but like today, you can start making money. So I think schooling.
I'm just like,
yeah, I just
be real.
I'll keep it 100 with them. Like, you can start making money. Like, prom is coming up.
Right.
It's basketball season. People need highlight reels. Like, come on, let's get to work. Like, and I allow them to use my my classroom, and their resources there. But at the same time, like, I do value my education because I did meet some really dope people in the process.
Yeah, and I mean, I work in the pharmaceutical industry, so pharmaceutical industry is like one of the top businesses to work in when you have a biology degree. Because I mean, medicine, like Keytruda, like Merck make that medicine, like that's curing cancer right now. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So it was like, it's a good job, like a business market to be in, but it's just like, yo, who wants to be in their 30s testing and qualifying vaccines
so
and
maybe
stuff
you
like
need
that.
to figure out a way to use that to make your own.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think you should probably go into like skincare or something like that.
I was just popping his black head earlier.
So her husband's in here. He's like, yay. That's what I told her.
Create your own medicines. I mean, me personally, I don't do medicine.
Yeah.
Period. If it ain't natural, then I don't.
I do, because I'm on birth control, so I gotta do medicine. So
the body heals itself, right?
Yeah,
The body got all the tools you need. You just gotta feed it the right way.
yeah.
Okay, we're just
unless you're a female, you don't want no more kids, and you have to be on birth control.
I don't want no more kids either, but I don't do birth control.
I want more kids.
Just don't do what it takes to make
Do you
kids.
have any right now?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Well, I have twin boys and they 10, and I ain't trying to start over. So.
I have a question to the designers. Like, so do you guys design like spring, fall, or do y'all design continuously? Or
when you're for my business, I gotta stay ahead probably 2 seasons.
Yeah.
I gotta know what's hot coming up this winter so I can start on it now because I need time.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you do to find inspiration to?
You just look around. You can kind of feel the momentum where it's going. Okay, I see we doing distress. Whoop. I see we doing. Okay, I want the jeans to slim on
You do
ankles.
dresses? I think you said dress.
I haven't.
Distress.
I haven't. That's why I need help. I need a female partner to kind of
You feel me?
to help me with the female side. Cause I don't know.
I mean, what? So what is it? Like, access. Like what access
I
would
know.
be like?
I know females like layering, and I don't want to just put my logo on a big
We
shawl.
like pockets.
Yeah, like I just need a female. For a female line, I don't even want a logo. I want the logo secret. I just want you to be like, okay. For men, we cool. We come with a polo, t-shirt, V-neck, we good.
Right.
Nice jeans, we out of here. But y'all want to whoop-de-whoop, layer this, the boots up top. We don't got time.
So who do you look for your inspiration? Do you look at, Asia? Because I know like Japan and Tokyo, they're always ahead.
They always ahead, yeah.
I'll be real. I look at I'll go on, for me, I'll go to like Nordstrom, Saks on the website, see, because they'll let you know what's about to come. Like they know. Like they got that eye for it. So I kind of, okay, we going the big fat orthopedic type shoes. That's where we going. Okay.
These are the orthopedic
They were doing that way back in Europe before it came
before it
here.
came. Now everybody with the big the Balenciagas from Born
Right.
the big purple dinosaur nigga like he had.
But you know what? I do like the platform Vans. Those are cute. I like those. The platform Vans. Those are dope.
It just depends on who you are.
Right.
You make it look hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny because like whenever I would go to France for a trip, I would see like these crazy fashions,
They
and
ahead
then
of time.
2 years later, everybody's rocking it. Like it take a whole 2
Yeah,
years
they're ahead of the game
before
Yeah, they
people
are.
are starting to rock it here. What about looking at your own community for inspiration?
Yeah, that too.
I mean, we're everywhere with that. I mean, as far as me getting inspiration, I'm on social media heavy. So I'm just paying attention all the time. You know, what's looking good, what isn't. I have a problem as far as the females as well. I don't know what you like. I don't know, you know what I mean? As far as how it needs to fit. You know what I mean? I have no clue. So I need to find somebody.
So won't y'all do some posts, like some tallies or post on Instagram or something like that? Like, what do y'all like? What should I make next?
Yeah, we
like,
tried that. Yeah.
Really?
It's
You
like you
just
were saying
need-
before. He paying $1,500 for them to wear. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's almost like nobody want to respect it until
Right.
you're going. Then they're like, oh,
Yeah.
you got that? Well, let me be a brand ambassador.
Right.
Yeah, once you
You know what
on,
I mean?
you on.
You
But
know, that's
before
how
then, hey, bro.
Right, and it's
I
kind
wear
of
your
sad.
stuff.
I
Yeah.
it
hate
is
when
sad.
people doing that.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure Fashion Nova paid Cardi a stupid check for that.
Oh, you
Right.
know.
Cardi, Remy,
Soulja
Chloe,
Boy got one.
Kylie, like
They get the
Black
bag.
China.
Yeah.
right, everybody be on. I'll be on Instagram. Oh, at Fashion Nova in my Fashion Nova romper.
Yeah, that's
like,
none of that is free.
No.
Right.
Coming out with the bag for that.
Oh.
It's like Netflix. Netflix throwing Will Smith and them. They threw Will like $60 million for that little movie.
Bright. Was it
Right,
Bright?
yeah. And then Dave Chappelle got $40 million for 2 stand-ups. So it's all about branding yourself first to be noticed, and then they go see what's up with you, and then they go holler at you.
Yeah.
that's crazy.
So I'm trying to brand myself. Then they be like, okay, I see what's up with you. Let's do this.
Okay, so the other question, does like dudes feel certain type of way about female wearing your stuff?
I don't
No.
know. I like it. I think the females bring the eyes.
No, I think what she meaning is
Did I miss it? I missed that.
no. You said it right, but like, say for example, like if you working with somebody or you be like, oh, female and another female in a relationship, they be like, yo, Justin, let me get a shirt, whatever, and then like her significant other feel away about.
Oh yeah, I
About
experienced that. Yeah, I get that a lot.
You do?
Yeah, because they know me.
Okay.
Niggas know me, so it's like, man, you got that nigga wearing this stuff for y'all talking something? You know how it be.
But why?
Get over it.
Right?
Yeah,
Why?
insecurities.
Yeah. So why you think men so jealous and envious about stuff? Like,
Because
like,
we feel entitled. We feel entitled. We feel like we need to know what's going on.
Some of y'all.
Some is cool.
Some don't care because
I wouldn't care. Like,
Do you feel the same way?
I mean, I wouldn't care. Like I said, I mean, I think your lady's supposed to be your biggest fan. You know what I mean? Whatever you're doing, she's supposed to be, you know, your number one supporter. But, I mean, I'm not gonna trip if she got on somebody else's shirt. I mean, he trying to eat just like I am.
it is like. Now, if she just coming through with new outfits every 10 minutes and them
Oh,
joints
no,
ain't out on the street,
you can't
like,
let that slide.
how you get this?
That ain't even out yet. What's wrong with that?
He ain't even make that. Yeah, how you got that? Yeah,
So how would you handle a situation like that then?
you don't. You just laugh at it. You can't because you can't get into it.
Everything
Right.
doesn't
Right.
deserve a response.
Reaction because
Right.
you're gonna be looking like you gonna be fighting a lot. Damn, like, you let your girl wear mine and you gotta knuckle him.
It's too much.
Yeah.
Too much energy.
Just
Too much
be like,
negative
all right,
energy.
I get it. I'm sorry for that
Right.
relationship you in.
Luckily, I haven't experienced that yet. But now it sounds like it's pretty cool though. You know what I mean? they over there tight. You like, oh man, my shit is hitting.
Yeah.
You doing something right.
Doing
Doing something right.
All right. So Valentine's Day just passed. So how did y'all spend it? Y'all did.
I ain't even spend it,
Don't
boy. I ain't do
celebrate
nothing.
Valentine's Day.
Boy, that was a terrible question for me. Boy,
Nobody got time for that.
I had a Chick-fil-A sandwich and some fries. I watched the game. That ain't do too much.
I just don't like the the fact that it's like, why does this one day have to,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Hold on. What y'all do for Valentine's Day?
What did we do? I was doing her hair.
Yeah, I got my hair done. I pampered myself and got my hair done on Valentine's Day. Me and my husband don't
I was
spend
doing her
Valentine's
hair.
Day. Yeah, we was together.
I took my kids to Cheesecake Factory.
And you?
I took my daughter out.
So did nobody have an intimate Valentine's Day?
No.
Well, besides the married couple.
And plus, I was sick too. But
Yeah.
I did get a gift sent to my job that I
Okay.
never got. But
Man.
Did you at least get flowers or anything, candy? Nothing?
Mm-mm.
So you in my shoes.
I
Nothing?
did.
Okay.
Oh yeah, my husband did. Me and my husband don't celebrate Valentine's Day because it's
But-
made up.
But it's y'all understand though.
I mean, yeah, we understand, but you know, we don't celebrate it, so we don't
Hold
do
on,
nothing
what did
special.
he-
Okay, I'm
Oh, yeah.
wrong. I'm wrong.
Oh, now she got to
I did
retract.
not get flowers or candy, but my friend is investing in my business.
Gotcha.
So that was good
So
enough
that's
for me.
important.
Yeah.
so are y'all in relationships or are y'all single? Is that the reason why y'all didn't do anything?
I'm out here.
What
I
that
ain't
mean?
got nothing going on.
Oh, so you single?
Yeah, I'm
You
focusing on me.
single? Okay.
Are you
And you
looking or no?
single? Okay.
Ain't nobody have time for that.
Yeah.
You in a relationship? What you talking about?
I am not actually.
Oh, okay.
We are friends.
Talk
Oh,
about it. So let me ask you this: when you're friends, right? Is he allowed to be friends with other friends?
Yeah.
Okay. So if he, let me ask this: so if he be like, you call him, he be like, yeah, I'm out to eat with Ashley. Do you feel some type of way?
That wouldn't happen.
Why?
Because that's my best friend. And that's
You
just how we
You
are.
curving it.
No, I'm
You putting
serious.
specials on it.
No, that we are best friends. So it's kind of like,
But is he allowed to do that?
if he wants to, he can. Because I know it's nothing. Like if he was to call me up and say, hey, I'm going out to eat with
Right,
such and such, I'm going
right.
to call you later or whatever, I say, okay, cool. Because she's nobody.
Why do you label she's nobody?
She's not me.
Oh, wow. Oh, I see what's going on. So y'all locked in, but y'all not no title.
Yeah,
we are seeing where things go. We've been friends for 19 years.
So nothing
and
can
we're
sweep him off his feet. Because you know it's nothing. That's what you just said.
Because she's not me. So he can go out with Ashley, but she's not Bolivia.
Wow.
Drink to that.
I mean, I feel like if there was any other Bolivians, he'd be married by now.
If there's any other people married by now?
He would be married
So
to.
y'all planning the marriage. Like
We've
y'all thinking about it.
We've discussed it, yeah.
But it's no title.
Right.
It's different.
That's very different.
Man.
I mean, cool. I mean, as long as
Yeah,
you
that's
understand. That's cool.
Will they be open or no?
Will what be open?
The relationship.
Open to what?
I don't know.
Like open.
Like an open relationship.
Like open to do what though?
Can
For
you
him to
eat
do
with
whatever.
someone?
Yeah.
And it's not. Does he know it's not?
Mhm.
Oh.
So you could do whatever, but he's not.
Well, the thing is, I wouldn't though.
Gotcha.
But I can.
Okay.
Yeah, but I wouldn't.
I don't know nothing about that.
I don't want to get your business too heavy. How long y'all done been?
How long is this merry-go-round going on?
Because I'm asking that because I want to know, like, you say y'all planning the marriage
Yeah.
or whatever down the road, right?
Yeah.
This sounds dope.
How y'all gonna be able to like transition that?
From friends to married.
That's why we're moving slowly. We've been friends for 19 years.
Oh yeah, y'all married.
So
Y'all married.
no.
Yeah, basically y'all.
Common law.
Common law, yeah.
No,
They
we
don't
haven't
live
been
together.
But
We've been
y'all been-
friends for 19 years. And we've just decided to.
Try.
Have you been in other relationships in between?
Yeah, I have 2 kids and he has 2 kids.
So do you think about him when you're in a relationship?
Yeah.
Oh.
Always. Yeah.
So what are some of the things
God.
that you guys would want from your significant other once you are in a relationship for Valentine's? Are y'all not gonna celebrate it when you're in a relationship?
As a
or-
man, I'm not looking for gifts. It's more of a Valentine's. More of a. You should do it throughout the year, but it's more of a. All right, today let's do something like at least out to eat. Here you go. We'll shop. We'll cool.
So do y'all think it's just for women, or y'all think it's for
I think it's
men?
for
For
men.
both? I think it's for both.
Yeah, yeah.
So what would you want for Valentine's Day? You want your honey to be like, baby, I'll pack your lunch for you. Let me rub your feet.
Yeah, we
Right.
grown. Let's be grown. So
Right.
we grown. I'm not
Okay.
saying I want to get it in, but I mean, we grown. I don't
That's
need
what
to
you
be.
want.
Something she don't usually do or during the week. She
Hold
might.
on.
During the week.
Hey, look, I'm like this. She got to be doing that all throughout the year. It ain't, just not on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, we grown, right?
Yeah, we can't be doing. That's why I said it ain't really. We grown, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just asking because Valentine's Day. The ladies be thinking, you coming with it. That's the gift. You be like, hold on now, I'm expensive. Now I need something. If you gonna come with it, come with it.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not gonna, come right, then don't give me nothing at all. I'd rather just chill, play 2K.
So you think they expect sex? I'm just put it out.
No,
there.
I don't. I mean, I don't want to put it out there like that.
I mean,
So
that's kind of what it sounds like.
Why you look like that?
So that's all y'all want.
So you're giving gifts to get something back.
I'm saying
God,
that when it comes to gifts and things like that, women, you guys want what?
I don't want no sex.
Bracelets, I mean.
No, women, of course you guys. I'm talking.
I want something that I could either eat, use. I don't want no flowers, no teddy bear. Like I want
tangible.
Right. So that's why me and my husband don't celebrate it.
I'm saying when the females come to the dudes, that's what they think is the gift.
Oh yeah.
Some females.
Some females.
They don't say but there's a lot of them that do. They
they just want to bust down. Bust down, Tatiana.
Yeah, in general.
That's what. I'm just.
You can't come with that. Don't give me nothing at all. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm just saying.
But what if she learned something new? Like she might have learned something new specifically for
you waited to February 14th to show.
No, she ain't wait. She might have said Valentine's Day coming up. I'm gonna take this class at these. Because there are some there's some ladies in like I think Durham and they have like this being in touch with your sexual whatever classes. Yeah. So she might have decided to do that class. So what if she decided to do that class and she's like, oh, I'm gonna show him what I learned.
I ain't mad at that at all, but like I said, I just don't like the whole I gotta do it
on Valentine's Day.
I
gotta do that 365.
Yeah, that's kind of whack.
That is kind of whack. Like that's why we don't celebrate it. We do it big for birthdays and our wedding anniversary. That's when we do stuff big. But Valentine's Day, like I don't even like flowers. Cause all them shit's gonna do is die.
Let me stop.
I like plants.
Mine's are dead. I got flowers.
Plants.
I like plants.
What else did I get? I got tickets to a gospel tickets to go see a concert.
It's gonna be on the phone. Really, Krista? Really? Oh, freaking G. Okay, so y'all agree that Valentine's Day is for women and men, but you said, Tristan, that it should be something that should be done. Special days should be done all throughout the year, not just for Valentine's Day.
All throughout the year.
So name one thing that turns you off about a woman.
Name one thing, me.
He like only one. You got one. I mean, you got more.
No. My main thing with women turn off
deal breakers.
Deal breaker. Ugly feet.
Exactly.
I can't do it.
Not even if they polish pretty.
It got lotion on.
Nah, it ain't even. I always look at a woman's feet first. That kind of let me know how you take care of yourself. Mm-hmm. That's me. I look at the feet and the hands.
Yeah, that's right.
I look at. So the feet looking, they ain't got to be like on a commercial, pretty. But you got to keep your feet, right.
But what if her toes, her toes are kind of jacked up, but she still gets pedicures. She still takes care of her feet. Yeah, she could have been a ballerina.
No, absolutely not. I can't do it. I can't do it. I mean,
so what if she's the prettiest thing?
And she loves you, and she went to the erotic class and
right, taking pole classes.
When you see the feet, you gonna be like,
bless her heart. No, I can't do it. Sorry. You got the feet. I just every time I think about it, I'm like, what if I'm watching a game or something?
But she just keep her socks on.
Nah, because I still know they're there. I still know they're there.
I'm dead. Like, yeah.
And I'm playing the game. You can sit down or whatever, the ottoman right there, and you play the game, you flop them things.
Oh my God. Does Dr. Miami do feet?
Dr. Miami? I don't know, Dr. Miami. I know he do labiaplasties, he do bracelets, he do BBLs. I don't know if he helped the feet though. I don't know if he helped the feet.
Brittany,
Yeah,
it's going
What
down.
about you? Lord, I'm trying to get every bit out.
What was the question? What don't we like in it?
What's the turn off for you
Oh,
for a
what's
woman?
the turn off in a female? I ain't gonna keep it physical, but like arguing all the time, like pointless arguing.
Nagging.
I'm cool. You know what I mean? I don't even respond to arguing.
So you non-confrontational.
It's not that. It's just if the argument, because some arguments are needed.
You want more one?
But if it's something like petty, I'm cool.
Petty like what? You gotta give us an example. You gotta be a little bit more specific.
Like why you didn't throw that away? Like you put a
like continuous petty.
Continuous petty, like what's petty? Like
What she just said, like why you didn't throw that away? Why ain't this and that? And then another day,
why you didn't put the water in the freezer? It's warm.
Yeah.
Like, I my bad next time. No, that's what I don't like about you. And the small argument goes to, so we argue about water in the freezer. All right.
But sometimes repeated arguments are because of a lack of communication.
Yeah, something else, right?
Mm-hmm.
Something else.
I'm trying to think. Do me and my husband have petty arguments?
We
might.
But see,
You talking pattern, right?
I'm talking about that comes with time. When you when you've been together for a while, those are normal.
Yeah, I've been with my husband since I was 17.
Yeah, so y'all understand each other. Like I'm talking about, we just been kicking it 2 or 3 months, and we're barking.
Oh, you still supposed to be in the honeymoon phase after 2 or 3 months.
Yeah, you ain't supposed to be fussing and arguing.
Right, it's still supposed to be fun.
Yeah.
Because once the fun is gone, it's pretty much over. Like it's over. Once the fun is gone, I'm like, all right.
So, have y'all seen What Men Want? That movie with Taraji P?
Nah, I would never see that.
You would never see that. That movie is actually really good and it's really funny. And I wish I could read men's mind. I wish I could read my husband's mind. But like sometimes when I see how he look at me, I could I think I know what he thinking.
I take it back. I will check it out.
You should. You should. Like, would y'all if y'all had the ability?
I don't want to.
Why?
I just don't. Whenever, if people really pay attention, if a female really pays attention to a man, you already know the answers to all your questions. You just choose to ignore some stuff.
True. But what I'm saying is, I just supported the film because Taraji P is in it. But I thought it was a really good movie to have like insight on like what men really want, because sometimes you might think you know what a man want, but you don't really know. You get what I'm saying? Like that's how I feel. But if you guys had the ability to read women's minds, would you want to?
Nah, it'd be too easy. Definitely, like it's too. You know too much. It's not fun.
It's not fun.
I like that answer.
Like, I ain't trying to read nobody's mind.
Yeah, I want to know just because, like I said, it's a lot of different perspectives that we see things as. So I be wanting to know.
You think it will help with your relationship? Or will it make it worse?
I think it might make it worse for me. I'm like, why the hell are you even thinking about some shit like that? You know what I'm saying?
Or she might be thinking about Tyrone.
Because like you said, you was thinking about old boy. He was rocking. So I need to read that. He probably would have went upside something.
But I look at it like, what's done in the dark comes to the light anyway. So
you're right. You're right.
So,
I think it'll be a fun little power to have.
What was your take on it?
My take, on the movie, or I thought it was a good movie. I thought it was like it was basically more. It was more than relationships and stuff, because basically I don't want to give away the movie, but I'm gonna just give a little background. Like basically, she's a woman. She works in the field with a whole bunch of white men, and basically she's black. And basically, like, she works hard, she busts her ass, she get all these clients and stuff like that, and they basically didn't make her partner. Like, you know what I'm saying? So she's like, what the fuck? Like, what do I have to do to connect with men? Like, why am I not getting partner? I'm busting my ass, working hard. Why am I not getting this promotion? So basically, she wanted to go see the voodoo doctor, which was...
But you don't have to tell, right? Don't tell.
But basically, she drank some tea.
Right.
And then she basically had these powers. And she was able to read men's minds. And basically, like, they was doing secret meetings and stuff like that. Like, so she'll go up to them and be like,
okay.
I'm just saying. I know. But I'm just saying to get to my point. Like, she was basically... You said you wasn't even going to go see it.
I'm not.
So...
Because, honestly, I can sip tea at the house. I can pray. I can sage. I can use my yoni egg and all of that and get the same thing she got from Reading these men's minds.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, basically, like,
Different.
she wanted to connect with men. So, in order for her to connect with men, that's the little power that she had. She was able to read men's minds. They was trying to do stuff behind her back, and she was able to basically maneuver and play her cards right. Basically, that was the whole purpose of the movie.
I didn't want to see it because I was like, yo, they probably got all type of little stereotypical stuff that we be thinking. I'm like, man, I ain't thinking that shit. That shit. Right.
I mean, I don't know. You have to go see for yourself. I thought it was a good movie, and I thought, like, I looked at it more as her being in a workplace with a whole bunch of white men, because, like, I kind of feel like I'm in that same situation right now, where it's like, I bust my ass, I work hard, and it's like, it's hard for me to, like, get a promotion because people don't see my work. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So it's just like, yo, like, what the hell? So it's like, me being a black woman, I connected with that movie so much because I understand her grind. But it's a good movie. But if I could read my husband's mind, I would do it for a day. But 9 times out of 10, I probably already know what he's thinking, because I mean, he just gotta look at me a certain way, and I already know what he's thinking.
See?
So, but it's cool.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Yeah, I don't want to know.
It takes the mystery out of getting to know somebody.
That too.
But that's the fun part.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
that's the fun part.
I be wanting to know up front that way. I'm like, look, I can cut off a whole lot of time and save. Like, I don't need to deal with
Nah, for real though.
So how do y'all feel about open relationship? Coming back to
Oh no, I ain't.
I am not in an open relationship.
that's what it seems like.
Open? Nah.
No.
Because it's.
Say what you gotta say.
Nah, I'm cool on open relationships. I don't think you about to just go get beat down real quick.
Bust down, Tatiana.
What about what is it called? Polygamy?
Polygamy.
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't with it.
So
rolling your eyes, thinking about it.
So let me ask y'all this.
I'm cool with being single.
Okay.
Being single, I should be able to
Do what
I
you
need.
want.
And do
Okay.
what I want.
That's
Yeah.
where I'm coming from with it. Once you,
Tie down.
yeah, no,
Polygamy is like they all in the crib, ain't they?
yeah.
Everybody together. It's one king and they got
Like
the
Amish.
Twice and stuff
I'm
like
cool.
that.
No, I ain't with
So my question to you guys, like, you know how women and men go through things, and I don't want to say 9 times out of 10, because women, they do dirt too. But like, say for example, you're in a relationship and your woman cheats on you and does you dirty.
Mm-hmm.
Is it gonna be? Are you gonna be able to accept her back and forgive her, like as if you wanted her to forgive you?
Of course not. I'm gonna tell you why. Because men were pessimistic. We go with the worst case scenario, right off the dribble. Bam. What? You cheated? Oh, so you probably sucked the joint, right? I'm out.
Yeah, I
I'm out.
But why is it okay for y'all to do it?
Right.
Because it's different. It's different, and it's I'll explain. See, it's sexist to say this, but I'm gonna tell you why it's different. Because men were dumb.
Yeah.
So we don't think with our heart. You know what I'm saying? We can see something in the club. You see a fat little booty. Oh, whoop. You drunk, Hennessy. You did something. Boom, boom, boom. For a female to cheat, she has to be provoked, or she was either mentally, emotionally, or some way connected to that guy to open that womb up. We're not. We're savage. We can tap and move.
Sometimes.
Y'all can't. Y'all just not go to the club. Oh, one night, cool. No, y'all not doing that.
No female.
Yes, ones with some type of morals about themselves. They're not doing that. Bust down Tatiana's well. Yeah. You're not one. I mean, you wouldn't classify yourself.
I'm not a Tatiana.
Exactly.
However, I will say that back in whenever I did what I did with no attachments.
I think everybody should go through that stage.
That's what I felt like I needed at the time. So I did what I had to do, and I kept it moving.
Me too. I think every person should go through that stage to know what you really want.
Yeah.
I'm not going to call it a whole stage or a second
I mean, it's
stage.
a whole stage.
It is a whole stage.
Yeah, you need
Definitely
that.
a
You need
whole
that stage so you can be like, get that out you.
Everybody and their grandma had a whole stage. I know my
Definitely.
grandma had a whole stage.
Definitely. Let's put them on the spot since y'all been together for 26 years.
Not that long.
I don't even think I was born yet. But y'all
Did y'all get to go experience other people? To know?
Well, when I met my husband, I think he left A&T, so I'm pretty sure he had a lot of thoughts in his days. But before my husband, I did have sex with someone else.
Young, so you think
I was 17, going on 18 when I met my husband. But I did have sex with someone else before my husband, but that was it.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
he had his whole stage, and he was busting down Tatiana's. I didn't have that, but you know what? Like I was cool with it because that's just not.
You didn't need that.
I didn't need that.
I needed that
Right.
stage.
So
yeah, it was there.
You say you needed it?
Yeah.
Because you know what you want, you know what you're not with.
Like everybody can't afford a therapist, so you do that,
Mm-hmm.
and you get what you need, and you grow from it.
I just think too with me, like I had my boys when I was 18, going on 19, so I was a parent at an early age.
Yeah.
Like my priorities was just set on different things. I wasn't thinking about right. I wasn't thinking about like messing with other dudes and all. That wasn't my priority. But I know a lot of people that are my age that definitely have whole stages, and they've been with a lot of dudes, and it just wasn't my thing.
And then you get saved, and you get baptized, and
Are you talking about yourself?
the Lord heals you.
So if y'all not comfortable with open relationships, so y'all definitely wouldn't give y'all girl a whole pass then.
No.
Okay, yeah. I will.
Oh, you will?
Yeah.
As a test, right? You would test her. You look like you would test her.
What you mean?
For her
Like
to go another dude.
Go ahead.
What?
You're done.
Just to see what she gonna exactly. See, it's a test.
Go ahead. I'm good.
See, that's messed
What
up.
about you?
How is that messed up?
No, absolutely not.
Do y'all give y'all guys a pass?
I don't think my husband want one.
Let me ask you this: if you found out you was cheated on, do you leave, or do you try to work through it?
My husband cheated on me.
So how did y'all get through that?
I forgive him. I prayed.
And then
It
with
was
the
a lot
therapy.
of prayers and
Because most females won't leave. They talk that big Instagram therapeutic stuff and memes. They won't leave because you know what real love is, and you feel like you can work through that.
But I feel like it's a difference when you're married versus in a regular old
Definitely.
relationship.
Definitely.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, like if it's 3 months in and he did that, you probably peace out.
Bye.
I'm gonna be like, bye.
Yeah, but I guess it's different when you're married.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. It might not.
I don't know if I ever been cheated on or I just don't know. I'm glad I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that.
But would you want to know?
Yeah.
Would you want to know?
Nah.
I would want to know.
I wouldn't want to know.
Nah.
I would want to know.
Let's go.
Probably because you experienced it and you've been through it. So, but
How did you know?
How do I know?
How did you know you were?
He told me in therapy.
Oh, he kept it funky.
Yeah.
That's the best time to tell you since we're here.
Because he didn't want me to hurt him.
Well, since we're here, I might as well.
Since we're being honest.
Yeah, since we're paying $250 an hour.
Yeah.
It wasn't $250.
Me personally, I would want to know though, because I want to make the decision if I want to stay or not.
But
like
you knowing that it's gonna play in that head.
Oh well, and it'll play in my head, and I will want to make that decision on my own if I want to stay and work it out or not. Like, I
think I agree with you.
I would want to know.
You want to know, like
I want to know. I want to know. I want to know who was with, how you fucked her, how you how you had her, what position you had her in. I want to know the details.
You want to know the details.
Right on the wall.
Yes, I want to know. I want you to play back detail by detail because I want to make sure everything that we encounter together, you ain't encounter with her. I want to make sure you ain't put in the same position you put me in. I want to know everything.
I mean, I feel her because I thought about all of that.
I'm gonna be thinking about that.
And it messes with you probably still to this day. You probably give a side eye sometime, like.
Not anymore.
Okay.
I think Bolivia and I are gonna have that conversation.
Yeah.
It's a side eye that comes with that.
So yeah.
Okay.
I think we should do a whole.
No, we don't need to talk about that.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't.
Why not?
For what?
It's out there now. You might well go ahead now. It's out
What?
there.
Like I think our next episode.
So you want to talk about it now?
No, I think we should do it on our next
You can spill it.
I don't want to talk about that.
Why not?
Respect.
For what?
You can spill
We
it.
got through it. We're good.
Right, that's what we can help someone else.
Y'all can spill it just a little bit.
We don't have
just
to
a
get
See,
background.
man, it's different. When we get cheated on, we have a thing. We have pride. So I mean, some men like if
y'all are territorial.
Right.
exactly, we wouldn't want to know that. We wouldn't want to know that. Because we're different. Like we might.
So you
it
think,
might spill over to something
you
else.
think just keep it to ourselves?
No. It just depends on how you find out. If you find out because you're doing investigative reports and you find out that way, okay. But if he tells you straight up, yo, I cheated, it was something missing in y'all relationship probably. Why he did that, or he just was a savage, or vice versa.
I think I want to know.
I want to know the basics.
Yeah,
you did that, okay.
I would want to know why.
Would you want to know why?
You was on 540 giving head.
Okay.
I would want to know why, because some people cheat for different reasons. You know, so I want to know the question, like why? Why did you do it? You know,
and
like
he might
for
tell
women,
you something that'll hurt your feelings.
Oh well.
I mean,
You
at
good
least
with
I
that?
know. Yeah, I'm cool with that. But I know for women, excuse me.
Water?
No, I'm getting over a cold. Sorry. So, like for women, if we cheat, well, I'm gonna speak for myself personally. If I'm gonna cheat, it's because my man wasn't doing something right.
You were provoked, right?
Like, nah, I wasn't provoked. It's because my
you
man
just about
wasn't really like holding me down the way I want to be held down, and I like me as an adult. Because remember, we're all adults and we should be able to communicate and express our feelings with one another. But now, like, hindsight, like, I would never cheat because I'm just going to be straight up with you. Be like, I don't like what you're doing. I don't appreciate this. I want this in a man. I want that. And if you don't do it, I'm out.
Bye.
Right.
When I did it, it was with my best friend.
Here we go again.
Bro is a legend.
I swear.
Okay, moving on.
He got you cheating. He gonna marry you.
I just don't want a female. If you're gonna do it, just don't be sloppy with it. Like at least have some cool. You know what I mean? At least keep your joint on the low. Don't have it all out.
Don't be on Facebook getting caught sucking meat.
Yeah, man. Keep it on the low.
Oh my God.
No,
keep it on the low. Don't have you out here looking like a sucker, man. You know what I mean?
No, to a lane? Oh man, you killed me. I gotta move.
So y'all disagree with open relationships. Give me a girl a whole pass. So I'm assuming y'all not acceptable to 3 ways.
Let's talk about that. I think if you do a threesome, is that a threesome?
Yeah.
I think if you do that, it should be with people you don't have that super duper attachment to. So you can like
Not with your husband, but with your.
now if you're married and you do that to spice it, that's cool. But if you just kicking it with a shorty, y'all been kicking it for 6 months. That's you playing. That's a gray area because you can be like, "What you think about?" I want some of that. That was crazy.
If it's somebody you ain't been with that long, I mean that's cool. But I'm traditional, so you know if I'm married, that's my lady. Like, nah, ain't no sharing, ain't no half. Nah.
You're not gonna ask her to bring another woman into the bedroom.
No.
For Valentine's Day.
No, I ain't. I'm not. Like I said, I'm not with that. I mean, it's cool, but.
But what if she suggested?
If she suggests, I mean,
I'm with it.
that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I feel like if I decide to settle down with that's what it is. Like I said, if she want it, you know, I ain't got no problem with it. But I ain't looking at if I decide to settle down and get to that point, it's a wrap.
So y'all, what about y'all? Y'all open to threes? No jumpers.
I mean, I'm open to it because I've never done it before, so I want to see what the hype is all about.
It's not.
But at the same time,
so apparently you experienced it. Okay. You want to share your experience?
Yeah.
It wasn't fun.
I'm not gonna say it wasn't fun, but it
just was sex.
No, I feel like I gave that to a person I shouldn't have.
Gotcha.
So.
And you said you would want to because you never experienced it.
Yeah, but I don't know if I'm willing to do that with my husband.
We talking about 2 men. I mean 2 women and a man, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would.
It
wasn't 2. What's the difference though? Because like I heard. Wait. What's the difference? Like because
What's the difference?
I thought a 3-way was just 3 people. Like
Nah, it's a huge difference.
Yeah, it is though. Okay, do you want a train or 2 men?
I mean, I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying. But why is it called a train when it's 2 men? But it's a
because you got
barbaric.
One. Yeah.
It's
long as y'all bowls ain't touching. What's the problem?
Because it's a train because you got one here and one here.
It's a
train.
Okay.
I
don't know.
You know, back in high school, that used to be cool.
Nope.
We did that in high school.
No, it did.
No.
Okay.
High school was cool. I haven't experienced that as an adult, though.
Okay.
Niggas ain't doing that.
I don't, yeah.
2 men?
Nah.
Most of the people that I hear talk about threesomes is 2 chicks and a dude. Yeah. I don't hear people talk about
that's the tradition.
Yeah. I mean, that's the way.
That's the only one I'm doing.
I just thought it was just 3 people, period. Until my husband was like, no, it's 2 dudes.
I wonder.
That's a 3-way.
Three-way, threesome. I mean, the reason why I'm
You got it.
that's what I'm saying. Like, the reason why I'm saying 3-way is because of Tiana Taylor. She got a song about having a 3-way with her husband. Y'all never heard that song?
And another man.
I don't know. She just said a 3-way. Well, I'm lying. She did say it because she said when I'm finished, that bitch leaving out the door. So it is with a woman. But I'm just saying, I called it 3-way, threesome. Y'all know what the hell I'm talking about.
You know what I just thought of? I think we kind of need Miko to come answer this for us. Like,
oh Lord. Okay.
I just thought of.
We had an episode, and the topic of discussion was similar to this, but the question was guys who want to. It was about guys who want to experience other guys.
That's why I said he needs to come.
And is that gay? Is that a guy experiences another guy, and then afterward he might figure out, okay, I don't like this. I don't want to do it again.
Basically saying this is what he was saying. He's basically saying like how some men like to have their butt licked.
No.
He didn't say penetration, he said butt licked. And he said sometimes, women, if your man wants to do that, you should do that, because if not, they'll come to me and I'll try to do it for them, and then they figure out, that that's not what they like and they don't like men or whatever the case is, right? Am I getting it right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
So
no.
And this
so y'all don't like nothing with your butt.
No.
It's ways to have your butt licked. Like. I'm trying to say the cool way, not the cool way. So the
cool way, not the cool way.
The not cool way is you arching your ass up with force. You're gay, nigga. You're gay, bro. The cool way is if you're getting a little head and she's licking balls and she just goes a little low. And you lift the leg up. You're like, oh.
So you go. But you make
stop? You get a pass for that. It's called gooch. I think that's the gooch area, right below the balls.
So do you stop, or do you just let it go?
I mean, you straight. You just be like, all right, whatever. Now if she's doing extras like below that point, like, yo, what are you doing? Nah, man, I'm out.
Oh, no.
People do that?
Okay.
Oh, it's so nasty.
Like, go
below the balls?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's the spot.
Oh, you talking about like that
balls, like right here, the line.
That little road right there.
Yeah. We ain't tripping on that.
Yeah, that's cool. But
shit,
that's cool.
What it look like? I ain't looking at that.
I don't even understand. I don't want nothing going on in that area. I'm like, I'm cool. I don't even understand. Why do females? Let me ask you. Y'all be, like, why do y'all be like touching your man butt and stuff like that? What do y'all?
Because my man touched my butt, so he touched my butt. I'm gonna touch his butt.
Though.
You talking about like when you playing and you might hump him on the butt or something?
Yeah, like
exactly.
That.
Like,
because it's funny.
It is funny, and he do it to me. So why can't why reciprocate that?
But that's different.
How is it different?
Because we're thinking, we've never been in that position before.
So
I'm in there trying to get me something to drink off the bottom row of the refrigerator.
That's the best time to do it.
Press me from the back. I'm like, hey, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
So look, so men don't like that.
No.
I'm trying to.
But it's
y'all don't. But it's funny.
I think it's cute.
I do it to test motherfuckers out to see what the hell's going on.
Right.
Because I mean, you never know. You never.
If he throw it back, he's probably gay to the.
Or people be like, "What's up, baby? What's up, baby?"
Like if you ever put a finger around your man booty hole, if he didn't tell you to stop, He's probably getting gay.
I tested it.
Getting gay. I like that.
Getting
Getting gay.
Getting.
Like, might not be gay, but
Okay.
if you just be like,
You tested?
who?
Yeah, I tested it.
What was the outcome?
Oh, he was not happy.
As he
Yeah,
should.
and I was very proud of him.
Right.
He is not getting gay.
Like sometimes you gotta test your woman too.
How you do what? How you do that?
Yeah.
Well,
How you do
gotta
that?
be like, if you hitting, see if she suck your finger. Like, why you want to suck my finger? You must want another meat in the front with the back.
No, she's not.
Wait, what? I never heard no shit like that. Wait. What?
Yo, who must have tried it? You must have-
She sucked your finger.
No, not it's a way you do it. It's unexplainable. Yeah.
I can't. I've never heard no shit like that
I never
before.
knew that.
That's hilarious.
I never heard no. I thought that was supposed to be like sexy and seductive. Or
I
something.
It was like almost like one of the spots, like
It's
one
a
of your
way you
hot
do it.
spots.
Wow.
Might
Okay,
not
thanks for
mind
sharing.
That is not.
No, don't suck fingers, Richard.
Right. Don't suck fingers,
That's why they
ladies.
like suck fingers
Don't
like
do that shit.
insinuating you want another meat in the front while you hit it from the back. She might be okay with the choo-choo.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that
I've been
either.
there, see? I don't know.
Okay.
See, and we didn't need Taraji's movie to know that. Yeah, you just told us a secret.
So
Alright,
did you guys have any questions for us before we close out?
No, I didn't. I've learned enough. I learned a lot.
You?
I'm trying to figure out where this
No.
guy came from with all this. I don't know. He is another man, the looking butt.
Okay, let's talk about
Where did he come from with
the
that?
conversation went left.
Yeah, where
Real left.
did that guy come from? I'm trying to figure out.
It was entertaining though.
It was.
I bet, but like,
And was he wearing rain regime while he was doing it?
Huh? All right.
Lost.
all right.
Yeah. I'm
Did
about
y'all
to-
did y'all have any like anything inspirational that you want to leave with the people, or any tips or advice?
Yeah, I got some inspiration. Believe in yourself. Believe in you.
Cool.
Because nobody else will if you don't.
That's right.
Real too quick with it. I had too many glasses of Hennessy. I ain't got nothing productive, nothing hot to say at the end.
Well, just tell people where to find you.
Instagram, reign.regime, REIGN.regime, REGIME. That's on Snapchat as well. And I got a long URL link. Just click on the link on my Instagram. It's too much for y'all. I know y'all ain't gonna get all that.
What about you?
BelieveInYou.com. Simple. BELEVNU.com.
All right, ladies. Do y'all have anything inspirational to leave with the people tonight?
I do.
Don't lick fingers.
My joint got took out of contact.
Mine say live life to the fullest and focus on the positive by Matt Cameron. Just live.
I don't have a quote today, but all I'm gonna just leave this here. Like, you unhappy in the situation, you need to make some adjustments and change your surroundings, change the people you're around, and just do what makes you happy.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna end it with a scripture. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Philippians 4:13.
So hold on.
Why you sipping Hennessy?
Everything through Christ. Believe in yourself, believe in you, and reign.
Okay.
Jesus turned wine into water. Water into wine, right? Water into wine. Sorry. Jesus turned.
Drunk wine.
He drunk wine too.
He
so
turned the water
he
into
ain't drink
wine.
Henny, but he drunk wine.
Turn up.
All right. Well, y'all can follow us on social media.
Instagram and Facebook. Love
I'm not even
after.
drinking. I can't even think.
And you can email us with any questions, concerns, or comments at lovelifeafter18@gmail.com. Please provide us with any questions, concerns, comments, any topics that y'all like us to talk about.
And just remember, there is.
Baby, you're my coat.
That's it. Love Life After. See y'all. Thanks for coming out,
Got me
guys.
feeling like a